Need petty revenge ideas for my petty neighbor. Moved into the neighborhood this summer. We are a young couple renting. We went door to door to introduce ourselves to the neighbors and give them our numbers and pictures of our cats in case of emergency. All the conversations were friendly, but one neighbor, Alice, told us how much she hated the tenants before us for being disrespectful neighbors. We assured her we would keep to ourselves and not be a problem. Fast forward a few weeks, we fell a little behind on mowing our backyard. We made sure to keep the front immaculate, even trimming the sides, because our landlord warned us that the neighbors are very neat. We have a backyard privacy fence, so we figured it would be fine to let it get a little longer as we were busy. We received an email from the landlord that there were complaints about our overgrown yard. We immediately knew it had to be Alice because she has a balcony and is the only neighbor who can see into our backyard. We're annoyed she didn't just text us about it first if it was really bothering her. For all she knows, we could have been going through a hard time, or maybe our lawnmower broke down. But no, she went above our heads and complained to our landlord. Fine, we mowed it, apologized to our landlord, problem solved. The very next day, Alice texts me in a very friendly way, letting me know she's having some work done on her house, and to pardon the noise or whatever. I didn't respond. She texts me again a few days later with a similar message about more work. I don't respond. It feels like she's either taunting us because she got her way, or testing the waters to see if we know she's the narc. Anyway, we are annoyed, but continue to just ignore her, and she never messages again. Over the next few weeks, we noticed that Alice likes to walk across the street to write down license plate numbers of any cars parked legally across the street from her house. Just more validation that she's a bored little narc. We continue to just ignore her and instead build rapport with our other neighbors. Yesterday morning, our friend comes over for us to take her to the airport. She parked in front of our house on the street. We come back just a few hours later to see that there is a ticket on our friend's windshield. As I go to pick up the ticket, I look over at Alice's house and she's staring right back at me. Creepy. The ticket was for parking tires left to curb, car facing an opposite side to traffic. Yay, in our state, technically it is a civil infraction, but we know for sure that this was called in because the police are never patrolling our neighborhood for little tickets like this. At this point, I'm pissed. Alice is clearly a bored and sad little woman with nothing better to do than narc on her community all day. What are some petty things I can do knowing her phone number and address? I'm thinking of signing her up for a bunch of junk mail and spam calls, but would love more ideas. Has to be anonymous and legal since we know Alice loves calling the police and our landlord.
If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe.